Hi, I'm Alana. Welcome to another video. In today's video we are doing a get ready with me for church. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about today was Conor McGregor. So if you don't know who Conor McGregor is, he is an Irish man. He's an Irish boxer and mixed martial artist. And he punches people, like he fights. I just want to be clear, that's all he does. So he has an estimated net worth of around $200 million. And I guess that's all from like sponsorships and winning fights and stuff like that. But I just want to be clear, that's all he does is fights. So all he does is hit people professionally. And he graduated high school. He has no formal education. He didn't continue his education after high school, but he did graduate high school. And so that's what he does. He fights people. He hits people professionally. And he makes a lot of money doing that, clearly. So Conor McGregor has recently been in the news because he was the subject of a civil trial with a woman who claims that he allegedly raped her. And so this woman has just won the civil case against him. So the court found that he did. Well, not criminally though. So these are not criminal charges. It's a civil case. So for a criminal case, the standard is you have to find that someone did this beyond reasonable doubt. But for a civil case, the standard is lower. So he lost that civil case. The girl, her name is Nikita Hand, and she just won this civil case against him. And so today I want to talk about the problem with rape trials. So the problem with rape trials is that the whole process is traumatizing for everyone. It's re-traumatizing for the victim, and it's traumatizing for Conor McGregor's family. He has a wife. Hold on. The problem with rape trials is that it's re-traumatizing for everyone involved, and it's like, so this woman, Nikita Hand, she's just won this civil case against Conor McGregor, and so I think she won like $200,000 in the settlement. And the thing is that like just her pursuing the charges, like just her pursuing this case is going to it would have brought so much media attention on her, and like harassment and like trolling, and like you see these women by the end of sexual assault trials and they're like even more broken than they were at the start. So that's one of the downsides of a rape trial. The other thing is that even though she won this civil case against him, and it has come out that he more than likely, allegedly, raped and choked her on a night out. So she's won $200,000, and like that doesn't really even begin to make up for the trauma that she has suffered. Like $200,000, it might seem like a lot to you if you've never been raped, but this man, Conor McGregor, in my personal opinion, he seems like a monster. I mean, after the trial, like as soon as the news came out that she won the trial against him, he posted to Instagram, he posted a post, it was like a sponsored ad with him playing with one of those things with like it's on the TV and then it has the ball and you have to like punch the ball. And one of the top comment, someone said, beating everything but the charges. So that's a little insight into where Conor McGregor's head is at. To just be blatantly ignoring the results of this civil trial. And so, also, the other thing is that his wife, Dee Devlin, she, after the results of the civil trial, she posted to Instagram saying something about Nikita Hand, like saying something about the woman who her husband raped. And she was saying like, I will warn my boys against girls like you. I mean, against women like you. Like, I saw the videos and like you were out being messy and messing around with someone else's husband, and like she posted this to her story. And so that was a bit shocking to me. So the problem with rape trials is that even if you win, everyone kind of loses. Like, no matter who wins, everyone loses in the end in rape trials, because like $200,000 is not going to make up for the trauma that this woman has suffered and will continue to suffer, and the harassment and trolling and bullying online that she will continue to suffer. And then I read through some of the comments and like, ugh, men will say like, nah, you're still my hero, man, and like, yeah, go Conor, she's a liar, and like, seriously, so gross. But like, honestly, I feel sorry for Dee because she's a victim in this too. Like, she's a victim in this too. It's not her fault. She married a monster. I'm sure he's very charming in his own way. I'm not personally attracted to Conor McGregor at all. I think he seems like a big lumbering oaf and a monster, but I'm sure he has an appeal to many people, and like she loves him and like she has kids with him, so that would be so hard finding this out. I can only begin to imagine what he is telling her about this incident, but anyway, so I have seen that he has started to lose sponsorships slowly too, which I'm pleased about. Oh my gosh, I listened to the best episode of Soft White Underbelly last night. It was an interview with this man called Giovanni, and he was the FBI agent who infiltrated the mob, and his interview literally went for 4 hours. I listened to it from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. and he talked about how like he infiltrated the mob and how one of the main mob guys, Charles Stango, came to like really love him, and how he just recorded all of these like thousands of hours of audio recordings undercover with the mob, and then obviously, and for like 3 years, and he did all of these like crimes with them. Well, like crimes, like obviously police officers, they can't do like murders or prostitution, but he could sell like cigarettes and handbags and stuff like that. So he just spent 3 years like infiltrating the mob, and it was such a riveting interview, like 4 hours, and the whole thing was absolute gold. So that was the best Soft White Underbelly interview I've heard in a long while. His name is Giovanni, and he talked about how like it kind of basically ruined his life, like doing this undercover work, because then afterwards he was so like traumatized from the experience. He said that his wife like punched him in the face because he was such a broken man, and then he had to go and get counseling after the experience, and he has to like be in witness, his family have to be in witness protection. But it was the most exciting story. Like, can only imagine how stressful it would be being an undercover agent and like infiltrating the mob. But he said that wasn't even his best undercover work. And he talked about like all of the places that they hid listening devices. Like he said that he hid a listening device in his watch and in like his sunglasses, and that they were so well hidden that you wouldn't even know. So that was the best interview I've listened to on Soft White Underbelly in a long time. And I also listened to one with this woman who was a shunned Amish woman. Like, she reported several members of her family to the police and they all went to prison for like crimes like child sexual abuse, and then the whole Amish community like shunned her, and so now she's lost like her whole family and her whole community just because she reported some of them for like crimes. So she seemed like the sweetest woman, and that was really devastating. Thank you for getting ready with me for church today. You're beautiful, you're perfect, I love you, God bless you. If you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.